Today's world where fitness trend comes and goes, one form of exercise stands the test of time, which is dance. From salsa to flamenco, ballet to hip-hop, dance captivates both body and soul, offering a unique avenue for physical activity and self-expression. So we have joining us via Zoom from Gwagwalada, Michael Omo. He's the executive partner Salsa Abuja. Thank you so much, Michael, for joining us. Thank you. Good morning. So let's talk about dance. You're a dance instructor, and you know, from my introduction, is a trend, you know, that has always been there, and you know, people actually enjoy dancing. You know, you can agree with me on that. So tell us what, you know, inspired you to go into this kind of, you know, dance coaching, especially with the salsa, flamenco and all, because that's what you do at this point. So tell us what pushed you into it.
Well, funny story, as a kid, I was always that kid that people always used to call to come and dance. Hey, so Michael knows how to dance. So I always used to dance. I always used to thrill people. I used to get lots of money and chocolates as a kid. And then growing up, I just used to dance off and on, maybe at parties and things like that. But growing up, I got introduced to a group. It was a gospel dance group called Spirit of David. So I joined Spirit of David as a dancer. You know, Spirit of David uses dance as a tool to bring about change, positive change and reformation. So I found my place in that. And then over the years, we learned different styles: contemporary dance, hip hop, ballet. And then salsa came along, and I was like, interesting, salsa. So I learned salsa, and after a while, I started teaching. I started teaching in Lagos, and then I relocated to Abuja, and I brought my teaching skills as well with me to Abuja. And I've been teaching salsa in Abuja since 2007. Yeah, 2007, yes. And that's brought about Salsa Abuja, the Abuja Club Salsa, and we have a vibrant community of people that are interested in salsa, bachata, kizomba, flamenco, like you said, and different couple dances.
I mean,
so that's the story so far.
Quite, you know, interesting. Michael, the journey of it, when you mentioned, you know, dancing as a kid and being given sweet and chocolate. I just remembered my niece's birthday and how the kids were so in tune with it, and everybody was just trying to prove themselves. So, of course, it must have been a very beautiful situation for you there. So now let's talk about, you know, the fitness benefits of dancing as exercise. What are the key physical benefits of someone, you know, dancing for overall fitness? We're talking about cardio, strength, flexibility, and coordinations, etc.
Okay, dancing generally is exercise, you understand? And it's moving around, cardiovascular, is good for your cardiovascular system. Now, socially is good, but also speaking about health-wise, there are lots of people, especially in our community, that they always get this compliment: you don't look your age, because it generally really does slow down the aging process, especially for us. You know, when some people say black don't crack, yes, that's true as well. But it slows down the aging process. It helps with easing of stress. I have a friend that was in Lagos a couple of weeks ago, and she says she comes to dance salsa when she's stressed. And when she shows up in the office in the next day, they can tell she went dancing because everything is fresh, she's in a better mood and all that. Yeah, about lifting your mood. Dancing helps you lift the mood. You don't even have to dance. We have people in the community that come to just sit down, buy a drink, and watch people dance. So that's another avenue for the health benefits you get from dancing. So the benefits are numerous, really. They are numerous. And it's just not for older people, from the younger people all the way to where people in their 60s and 70s that do come out and dance. So wonderful health benefits all around. Digestion, right?
Yeah,
session.
Yeah. So does it matter what type of dance someone chooses when it comes to fitness goal?
Generally, it doesn't matter. Dance is exercise, it's cardio. It's more fun when you're doing it with a partner, though. So couples dancing, social dancing, it's much better when it's done with a partner. So I would always recommend that you do social dancing with a partner.
You know, Michael, there are some people that dance because they want, there are people that dance because they want to lose weight. For some, it's refreshing, you know, they just love to dance. Can you tell us what muscles are being targeted when you are dancing, any form of dance at all?
Okay, now, first, dance is movement of the body. So, you know, you're going to be moving your legs. And for people that work out, I do work out sometimes. For people that work out, they said everything is built on the legs. So you start moving your legs, your hamstrings, your thighs, your calves, beautiful exercise. Then moving up to your body, your arms, because in salsa, bachata, kizomba, you have to move your arms, you have to turn your partner around, all those kind of things. So you're stretching your arms, you're exercising your arms. Some of those exercises, of those moves involve your back. You understand? It involves moving your back. So it's a total exercise. It really is a total exercise, no matter what dance you choose. You understand? For couple dances, there are dances that you can dance well into your old age. You understand? So it's a total package, really, anywhere and anyhow. And some parts for people that do performance style dancing, where there are lifts, where you have to lift your partner, and there are dips, where you can dip your partner. All of that, those are exercises. I trained some young ones in the university as part of a side curriculum for them for dance. And each time before we have to do the dance moves, we have to do some workouts and some stretches. And then I'm like, you guys, I can't be fitter than you. You should guess how old I am, but I was born in the 70s, but I can't be fitter than you.
But when you tell someone that they have to raise their partner, Michael, that is pushing people too far. But then anyways, let's talk about these things. I mean, it tends to show that, you know, people that are more fit, you know, are expected to do this, and it comes a bit easier to them. But then what about people that, you know, already have mobility problems, you know, or people that have physical concern? Can they still participate in dance as well?
Yes, with recommendations of your doctor or your physician, we could put you on a dance program where that would be fit for you, basically. Now, personally, I didn't mention this earlier. I had an accident last year in which I broke my left tibia.
Sorry
so I'm also in rehabilitation as we speak. That's my left leg, just above my ankle. So I hadn't danced in quite a number of months until last month, where so the video you will see now is from me teaching just before then. So as part of my rehabilitation, I had to go through, I should have probably sent you a video of me dancing in my crutches. I was dancing salsa in my crutches. So yes, it is possible. I had to do that with myself as the guinea pig to show that it is possible. You just have to get recommendation from your physician. We understand where you are, because everybody is at a place in their dance journey. So you need to have an instructor that understands exactly where you are in your journey and is willing with you, if you are willing as well, to lead you and help you along that journey.
You know, Michael, the engagement with, you know, we all know people love to dance hip hop. You know, basically most people dance to hip hop songs. Now, salsa is is what people are embracing now in Nigeria, you know. How can you compare, you know, all this dance, salsa, flamenco, to ballet that is coming into Nigeria with the traditional dance, and how does it, you know, keep people fit? Because the dance moves are different, you know, the hip hop is different from the flamenco to the salsa, and then the traditional dance is totally different as well. So would you say that contributes to overall fitness, you know, of some for a person?
Yes, it does. Now, funny you mention it, especially when you keep mentioning flamenco and salsa. Those dances have some of their roots in African dance, in West African, and to be more particular, in Nigerian dance styles. So, like the salsa has some of its roots in the bata dance of southwestern Nigeria. It has some of the roots in some of the other southeastern and south-south dances as well. So salsa is called spice because there's so many things that are inside there, inside the dance itself. So it has a lot of its roots here. It's just that they added some ballroom-style dancing into our own traditional dances. So where we have to learn again. But some of the counts, a lot of the counts are different, are the same. The drums that they drum are the same. Now, when you now say want to associate it with what we do already, we as a people, the fun-loving people of West Africa, we love to dance already. Now, with the current stress and strain in the country, I would encourage more people to dance. Although the country right now might not give you a lot to dance about, but for your heart health, I would encourage people to dance. For your knees and your body, there are people that complain of knee pains and stuff like that. Some basic stretches, some basic dance moves would help with that. Really, it would. You just need to meet an instructor that understands the kinetics of the dance to be able to put you through, to be able to say, okay, this is what you can do. I had an elderly client some years back, non-Nigerian, and he came in and I said, I have tried this over and over. I said, you know what, are you patient? Will you be patient with yourself? Because that is one of the challenges we have. We try something once and then we're not patient with ourselves to follow it through. So I just asked him, I said, would you be patient with yourself? He said, yes. I said, okay. Each time he came to class, I gave him a simple routine to do. After a couple of weeks, I put this routine and that routine. It did make sense to him at the beginning, but at the end, it was clearer that, that routine I learned in week 2 and this one I learned in week 4 comes together to make this other routine in week 8. You understand? We have that, we want it now. But sometimes it's just not like that. It's a journey.
You're painting an amazing picture, a very beautiful step to learn. I mean, another reason is for you to know that you can actually learn something. So it can be learned as a skill, but then the fitness part is the most important. Because of time restraint, of course, we have to wrap here. Thank you so much, Michael Omo, Executive Partner, Salsa Abuja. Talking to you, I know because of time you couldn't come in, but then talking to you virtually, from Gwagwalada, we do appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. With that, of course, we have to wrap up the show. Daybreak Extra. We hope that, of course, you took a thing or two from the show. Please do stick around for Sports Weekend, by Adeni Ajishafe. I am Sumaya Abubakar. Do have a lovely day.
And in case you missed it, please do catch us across our social media handles, YouTube, Facebook, social media, Instagram. I remain Fatima Ahmed Musa, your host. Good.